Sexy Bees Live, and this is your chance to ask me your 10,001 questions. I think you should cultivate mind that does not get bored, or you should remove the word boredom from your vocabulary because it sets you up for trouble later on. Dahil if you have a mind that gets bored, ibig sabihin, you have a mind that is constantly demanding stimulation. That's actually setting you up for a mind that's unhealthy. So if you're asking me what to snack when you're bored, don't snack, don't get bored. Usually, I talk about nutrients that offset the effects of stress on weight gain. Pero we are in a different time right now. So instead of me teaching you what to eat when you're stressed, I'd rather teach you tips so that you don't get stressed, so that you don't stress eat. Right now, you cannot afford to get stressed. You just can't, because we really don't know where the virus is coming from. Now, let me tell you about stress and the immune system. Yung stress kasi is a natural response of your body. It's very archaic. It's yung fight or flight. If it's afraid, or it's agitated, or it's stressed, immediately, shut down niya yung logical mind mo at yung tinatawag mo na nervous system, nag-on yung sympathetic nervous system. Now, what does it mean? Zero logic. Hindi yan logical. Talagang survival lang siya. Instinct. Instinct lang ang tumatakbo. Hindi logic. And zero energy or blood for digestion. Instead of thinking about how to prevent stress eating, I would rather give you very simple tips to put online the parasympathetic nervous system at marinig mo yung logic nyo. Just a few deep breaths will put the program of the parasympathetic nervous system online. Yung stress eating nyo is mababawasan. Usually kasi, if you're stress eating, you want chips, you want things that are salty or sweet. Kasi gusto mo ng kinakagat. You want to bear down on those things. So, because you're super stressed, I suggest you get something that you can masticate on it. Maka-crunch mo ng ganun. Wag lang lechon kawali. In fact, yung banana chewies namin are good for stress eating kasi apart from it, high in potassium, you can also crunch it and then chew on it. Ito ang rule ko about cravings and snacking, and you probably will get surprised. If it has a brand and an address, puntahan nyo na eat it. But if you're craving for something sweet lang naman, I'd rather that you eat fruit or something that will satisfy that. Kasi pag yung craving nyo is yung may brand na at talagang very exact, nothing will replace that. Kasi makakainin nyo na lahat ng laman ng ref nyo, pero hindi nyo pa rin nasa-satisfy yung craving nyo. So baka mas madami pa kayong kainin. Meditation is not supposed to be effective. It's supposed to be transformative. The effect on you is very highly personal. It allows you to be present so that your mind is not racing with worry or stress or trouble. Other people do it first thing in the morning. Other people do it before they sleep at night. I'd rather do it both, morning and evening. Everybody knows about vitamin C already. If you're super stressed, I'd like you to think about iron. Okay, iron, but not as a supplement. Kasi it's better that you source iron from food. It helps your body fight stress and it increases your immunity. So, yung iron kasi, you cannot produce it in your body. It has to be sourced from food. Ang pinaka common source ng iron is meat, manok, beef, pork. Pero you can also get it from mga super grains like oats, that's rich in vitamins and minerals. If you want to supplement, I suggest that you try mga mushrooms kasi they really boost immunity, and my favorite is actually chlorella. Another thing that's very important to boost your immunity during COVID is to bring down any form of inflammation in your body. Kasi when you have inflammation in your body, it's afraid, so it's in a stress response, so your immunity is low. So what brings down inflammation? Anti-inflammatory herbs, luya, tanglad, lemongrass, and turmeric, peppermint, and omega-3. Unless kumakarera ka or you're running a marathon, there should not be S on the hour. Social media is peppered with all the beast mode workouts, get fit, have a six-pack abs. I'll have to tell you that the human body is not designed for exercise. Yes, it's not. It's designed for movement, not exercise. So how many hours of workout? I would rather you move constantly throughout the day. And when it comes to workout, it really depends on what your goal is. You have to be active, you have to move, you have to exercise enough to stimulate your cardiovascular system, maybe 20 minutes. If you're stimulating your cardiovascular system, no, kasi hindi ka makakatulog. Pero kung ang workout mo is yoga, why not? Because it will help you sleep well. Qigong, for example, flowing, that's good to do at night. Depende. So there are those people who are effective at performing on a fasted stomach to burn, but there are those like me, post-menopause, kailangan you always work out on an empty stomach. Ibig sabihin yan, whatever you have eaten is already fully digested and not sitting on your belly. It's already in your muscles for usable energy. There are those na maski na 3 hours, pag kumain sila, it still gives them digestive distress. This is really you listening to your body. Don't eat shit food. How do you clean up your diet? Don't eat trash. Okay, what constitute as trash for Nadine? Sa akin, there are things that are not, and I don't consider food. I will eat anything and everything, including bagnet, including bagnet. Kasi ang bagnet is just pork, salt, mantika. Kilala ng body yan. But I will never, ever eat fast food or junk food. Anything that has MSG, I will avoid. Anything that has preservatives, coloring. So, it's easy actually. I always say, and hindi siya mahal I always say, kumain kayo ng magsasaka at mangingisda diet. Just eat fresh vegetables, fish, and it's really that simple and hindi siya mahal. Kung gusto nyong magnilaga araw-araw, pwede din yun. So simple. Take out everything that has artificial coloring, preservatives, MSG, ganun muna. Step 2 is add anti-inflammatory herbs into your diet. Kung ako, ang aking water and ang aking tea, which I drink throughout the day, is pinakulo ang tanglad. I put honey, minsan lemon, or sa labat, huwag yung may sugar yung talagang pinakuluan or pinakulo ang turmeric. Yun muna, because the other one flushes your inflammation. If you're a woman, the weight loss will be fast kasi yung manas magpa-flush. So you can lose weight, yung water weight. And sa mga lalaki, yung anti-inflammatory herbs, it also helps to bring out yung mga cuts nyo pagka nag-workout kayo. To me, mindfulness, okay, being present where your food is at. I don't like people obsessing about every forkful. Kasi for me, it's not about don't do this, don't do that. For me, healthy eating habits is all about establishing a healthy relationship with food. You have to be mindful and you have to observe how food affects your body. So it's about having first a healthy relationship with your body. It begins with thinking that eating healthy is a form of self-respect. It's a form of self-love. Basically, ang nahanap ko na mataas na nutrients na mas mura sa instant noodles na ang kailangan mo lang na ingredient is water is actually kamote. Pangalawa, oats. I have lots of recipes for oats. Eggs is always a good source of protein. Pwede niyang pakuluan lang, tapos i-store siya, tapos kainin. At saka banana po. Banana! Yung banana chewies namin, kasi it's rich in potassium, it's also easily stored. Keto is not for everyone, lalo na those with hormonal issues, because going through the process of keto will require your body to get off balance. Kung meron na kayong underlying condition that is, there's already an issue about balance, like hypothyroidism, I would not court trouble. Kasi that's going to throw your body off balance. If white rice causes you to bloat, if tasty bread, gluten po kasi yan. Gluten bloats. Most of my clients. I have yet to meet someone who's not gluten insensitive. Yung mga tao na nag-avoid ng gluten for the longest time, 3 years, they can eat gluten from time to time. So, ganun lang siya. If it causes you to bloat, please don't eat it. I personally tolerate rice very well. Any kind of rice. Basmati rice, white rice, brown rice, red rice. So, I can eat rice. But other people, kumain lang sila ng rice. I have a lot of clients, maski pa Asian, they get so lethargic, inaantok, nagbo-bloat, so they don't eat rice. So, like I said, listen to your body, and it's not a one-size-fits-all thing. I assume that the reason why you're asking instead of rice because rice doesn't agree with you. Ang pinakamurang alternative to rice is oats. Ako, instead of using rice, yung iba grated cauliflower para low carb siya, pero I have to tell you, grabe maka-bloat ang cauliflower ha. Instead of taking out rice altogether, I suggest that you extend it. Parang 1/3 ng cup is rice, 2/3 vegetable. Parang chow pan lang yan. For the ones with PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, it's actually the same as gentle detox diet that is low in glycemic index. So, ibig sabihin, kalimutan ng mga sugar, ganyan. At saka, huwag masyadong high in simple carbs. Pero, it's also dairy-free and gluten-free and anti-inflammatory. So, generally, any detox plan that excludes preservatives, coloring, and gluten, or wheat, and dairy should work very well. Kasi what you want is to quiet the hormonal chatter, the ingay, and to bring down the inflammation so that your body can be more efficient. So a lot of times, it's not what you don't eat or eat, it's what your body absorbs or does not absorb. And even if you eat a lot of good food, if your gut is unhealthy, the microbiome in your gut is unhealthy, you will not get the nutrients that it requires, and you will, parang ang feeling ng brain mo is it hasn't had enough. Just remove shit food, preservatives, coloring, MSG, and all the other things that are not supposed to be eaten. You just take that out. You're on your way. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye!